In the last 10 minutes in the last hour, end up with Pardew, West Ham fans furious with latest manager update. Rafa Benitez's Newcastle future in doubt as West Ham consider move. In the last 2 hours, West Ham look to snatch Premier League boss to replace Moyes. In the last 4 hours, West Ham target boss of Premier League rivals for David Moyes replacement. Season review: when will the chaos end for West Ham? Moyes post-mortem drags on as Rafa hopes rise again. Should Rafa Benitez stay at Newcastle or swap dugouts to West Ham? West Ham plan to appoint manager soon as Newcastle boss Benitez is linked. Report: West Ham United want Rafael Benitez to replace David Moyes. Fonseca or Pellegrini for West Ham? In the last 6 hours, Moyes' exit impacts Rangers and Sheffield Wednesday transfer hopes. West Ham board targeting swift appointment to replace Moyes. Joe Hart blames West Ham manager Moyes for not making the England squad. Allardyce: Moyes doomed by mid-table club's ambition. West Ham set to approach Newcastle to speak to Rafa Benitez. Is the right manager for West Ham already in the Premier League? Manager speculation. England latest in the last 8 hours, new West Ham manager wanted in 10 days, but Fonseca performs U-turn. West Ham live. Latest as club looks to appoint Moyes' successor. West Ham suffer setback as managerial target snubs advances. Report: 58-year-old now West Ham's top target, ready to approach plays rival. Blood tests, team meals, obsessions. What West Ham can expect from Emery. Earlier today, West Ham aimed to announce new boss within 10 days after Moyes' departure. Allardyce sacked as Everton manager. Moyes leaves West Ham. West Ham's hardball approach to finding a manager already looks risky. Moyes, Allardyce out at West Ham. Everton. Yesterday, West Ham move for Rafa Benitez following departure of David Moyes. Teenage sensation could be the biggest victim of impending West Ham change. Revealed the favorite for the West Ham job according to the bookies. West Ham and Everton fans unite on Twitter to make exactly the same joke. Moyes leaves West Ham. Allardyce sacked by Everton. West Ham news: Manuel Pellegrini expected to become New Hammer's boss. Have the West Ham board made the right decision? Video: Nolan. Moyes' replacement must be popular. Weak. West Ham fans react as unpopular star criticizes David Moyes. West Ham decide against extending the contract of David Moyes. Rafa to take over. West Ham fans can't decide on shock manager news. 55-year-old emerges as controversial second favorite for Everton manager's job. Report reveals shock reason behind Moyes' departure from West Ham. The case for and against why Moyes had to leave West Ham. David Moyes departs West Ham with reputation somewhat restored. West Ham target managerial appointment within 10 days. David Moyes dumped by West Ham after keeping team. In Premier League, David Moyes leaves West Ham. Emery is West Ham's top target to replace Moyes after Fonseca talks. Emery is West Ham's top target to replace Moyes. David Moyes' West Ham reign in numbers. Pearce, Irvine and McKinley leave West Ham. 5 possible contenders to take over as West Ham boss. Official: David Moyes out as manager. Potential candidates for the West Ham hot seat: West Ham's 9th Premier League boss, 29% win ratio. Moyes in numbers. West Ham United part with David Moyes. Everton sack Sam Allardyce.